Well, most people cherish a quiet moment every now and then. But what if you lived in silence 24/7?
CBS 19's Emily Gagnon has a story about sports and silence and how well they work together for one high school football star in tonight's CBS 19 special report.
Yay! The sights and sounds under the Friday night lights are unmistakable. The beat of the band, the cheers of the crowd, and the clash of the pads. The perfect mixture of spirit and emotion to move even the faintest of football fans. But they don't mean much to Demontrai Lewis.
When I was 3 years old, I started playing the game.
The Lufkin High School defensive end was born deaf.
I had no idea on how to play the game at all. My dad taught me, and me being deaf, I felt like I was all alone. And my dad wasn't really good at signing, but he fingerspelled a lot, so I learned a lot from him.
As a kid, the communication barrier between Demontrai and the rest of his world took a toll.
I always looked at all the hearing kids, and I looked at the team, and they were all hearing, and it was hard for them to talk to me, and I didn't feel good about it.
Renee Heinschel changed that. She became Demontrai's interpreter when he was 3. 14 years later, she remains his ears, his voice, and his best friend.
We joke sometimes when he's tired at the end of the game, and said, "Do you want me to piggyback you?" And he'll look at me. I said, "I can't do it anymore." Because when he was little, I would piggyback him to the playground and stuff.
Like his shadow, Miss H, as Demontrai calls her, goes everywhere he goes. Whether he's hitting the books, the weights,
not a bad day. Good job.
Or the field.
She's been the one to adjust, and the terminology we use may not match up with all the signals that she has. So she spends every day and with the new calls of making up new signals.
On the field, Demontrai puts his trust in Heinschel and his eyes to guide him.
I can't hear the whistle or anything, so I watch their body language, and I watch the other players when they start running. And I know when I've got my responsibilities and when I have to hit the quarterback. I watch movement. I don't want to get in trouble to get a flag for a late hit because I'm deaf and I can't hear the whistle. So that's the only problem, and we struggle about that.
But when the senior makes a big play, the fans notice, and he notices them.
A&M Consolidated, when he hit the quarterback for the first time, and when he stood up and he looked up in the stands at the fans, I saw all of them, everybody in the stands, doing this for me. Usually hearing people, when they get excited, they clap, but when he stood up, they were doing this, which is clapping for the deaf people, and it said it made his heart just skip a beat.
1, 2, 3, together.
His teammates feel it too.
When he makes a play, he just turns straight to the crowd and he sees them, and it sends a chill down my back when that happens.
I just think it's crazy how a kid like him's out there playing and knows that he has 13,000 fans behind his back.
Demontrai and Heinschel have created an unbreakable bond over the years. But with scholarship offers from several Division I football programs, their time together is running out. Miss H works for the Lufkin Independent School District, so when her Panther goes off to college, she'll stay behind.
It'll be hard when I graduate and leave H here. But I need to go to college, and I'm going to have to find me an interpreter. It hurts me because I want him to be successful. I don't want anything to hold him back.
What an amazing
Unbelievable. Renee
story.
and Demontrai together, it's just so incredible.
Inspiration.
You know, so far this season, Demontrai has 8 sacks, 15 tackles for a loss, and 53 solo tackles.
Just to mention a few of the things that he's done. Demontrai wants to play in the NFL one day. If that doesn't work out, he wants to be a coach and sign language teacher, and we have no doubt he will be successful
We've
at
all
whatever
learned
he
sign
does.
clapping, so Demontrai, this is for you.
We wish
love
you the best.
That's right.